Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for this 13 Now afternoon news update. I'm Stella Porter. We want to get right to talking about the weather. We have some of the coldest temperatures we've seen in years coming our way later this week and as the week develops. So let's bring in Chief Meteorologist Paul Cayano, who's tracking how this is going to develop throughout the week, Paul.
Yeah, Stella, it's going to take a little bit of time till the end of the week to get here, and it's going to be quick hitting, meaning only lasting a day or two. But boy, when it comes in, that air mass, you're going to feel the coldest it's been in quite a while. So we're going to look at now outside as we get into the afternoon hours out in Amsterdam. It's a 27 degrees. We started out in the lower 30s this morning, but a front passed by, brought that coating of snow late yesterday and last night. And now, even though the snow is over, the wind and the chill is in the air. And you could see that temperatures are starting to slide back through the 20s. Just about everyone in the 20s across the region now here as we get into the 2 o'clock hour. But with the wind, it feels like it's even colder. And if you're running some errands late this afternoon, drop as low as, let's say, 5 above to 15 above. Through the afternoon hours. You can see right now the wind chill is 17 in Albany. A few flurries out there towards Sand Lake and Averill Park out on 43, then down to Stephentown on 22 over into Columbia County, not amounting to much. But this is just another push of even colder air through the Greene County Catskills as well. This will tend to diminish as drier air continues to work its way into the region. And you can see that little push of snow showers through and along the northern fringe of the Catskills. So the hour-by-hour forecast for the next few hours showing temperatures continuing to tumble back through the 20s. The wind chills will be colder than that. But here's where we're talking about. Look at that big white area just west of Hudson Bay. Baker Lake, 35 below. A piece of this Arctic air is going to break off and head right for us starting Thursday night and lasting into the beginning of the weekend. So a quiet stretch of weather between now and then. Gas up the car, get some things done that you might otherwise not want to be outside doing later in the week. Not because it's going to be extremely dangerous, but more because it's just unpleasant. You don't want to stand out there at the gas pump filling the car up when it's feeling like 20 below with the wind chill. And you can see we'll have a fair amount of sunshine even through the day on Thursday. So this afternoon's temperatures dropping through the 20s with a few flurries and that breeze. 13 tonight, then into the day tomorrow, making it back up toward 30. Thursday into the 30s, and then the bottom falls out. We'll wake up Friday morning with a stiff northwest wind about 10 above, and then it only goes up to 13. Wind chills stay below zero all day Friday, and in some cases, well below zero despite sunshine. Then actual temperatures drop down to around 10 below Friday night and Saturday morning, then only recovering to 10 above on Saturday afternoon. But you can see how short-lived it is with temperatures rebounding back into the 30s as early as Sunday. So, Stella, quick shot, some of the real good stuff that usually resides in the Arctic making its way toward us for the first time in quite a while.
No kidding. It's going to be a shock to the system, I think, for many of us. But yeah.
Yeah, even in a normal winter where temperatures, let's say the highs are in the 20s, this would be cold. Right. But in this winter so far, especially January, it's been in the 40s a lot. So it's going to feel that much colder, especially when you factor in the wind.
I know, and definitely a good tip to get your errands done earlier this week so that you're not standing out there in the cold.
Yeah,
thank you so much,
point.
Paul.
Yep.
Okay, we want to get to a few news stories that we're following right now. We continue to follow the calls for change in the wake of the beating death of Tyre Nichols by Memphis police. Today, Saratoga Black Lives Matter held a press conference outside Saratoga Springs City Hall. The group says their goal is to bring this national tragedy into a local conversation. They're pushing for a few points of change locally here in the capital region. They say change starts with your own community. Tonight, we'll hear from those local activists you see there protesting today and pushing for police reform in the wake of Nichols' death. And happening right now, the man accused of killing 2 people when he drove his motorcycle off the road and onto a bike path in Lake George last summer is appearing in court. That hearing started around 2 o'clock this afternoon. This is from a previous court hearing as we've followed the case throughout. since last summer. Police and prosecutors say Anthony Futia was high on drugs, drunk, and didn't have a license when he crashed into a group of people, killing an 8-year-old boy and his stepfather. And it happened on June 12th near the Warren County Bike Trail. Futia is charged with aggravated vehicular homicide and manslaughter. Taniqua Penix is in court for this latest appearance. She will have an update for us on Live at 4. And that is it for your 13 Now afternoon update. I'm Stella Porter. Don't forget to join us at 4 o'clock today, and have a great afternoon.